Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Mirror Neuron, which means watch and learn. And today I'm going to share with you some of our personal tips to find a data science job. So the number one is LinkedIn networking. And what do I mean by that? So recently, many of our colleagues and friends, what they started doing is they started, using LinkedIn network, and they started sending out LinkedIn request to minimum 50 people who they think can help them in their job search. Out of 50, we saw roughly about 10 connections were done every day. So if you repeat this for at least 30 days, you're going to make about 300 new connections, and that is going to help you really a lot. And I think that is the best way to search for a job in this current market. There is the first step. And within LinkedIn, there are many job posts which are much more genuine, as we found, compared to other job portals. So what you are going to do is you're going to not only search for the job, also create job alerts, maybe for the type of job you're looking for, and also the city that you have a personal preference, right? So create job alerts so that every day you get to know which jobs are being posted. And surprisingly, many of the LinkedIn job comes with something called as easy apply. You must have already seen it. That means it's a single click apply. So if your resume is updated, which we are coming to the point sometime later in this video, what you can do is you can just apply as quickly as possible. So remember, LinkedIn network is the first step. Second is the job portals themselves. There are many job portals across the world which caters to their countrymen. And what we request you to do is, we do visit job portals every now and then to look for a job, but many people forget to set up the job alerts. Again, very similar thing compared to the LinkedIn one that I just shared. Create job alerts, and also make sure that your resume is updated almost every week in the job portals, so that if any recruiters is interested in your profile, they get to see your updated resume instead of they calling you and then requesting for a updated resume, which delays the entire process. And as a result, you might lose that application and that opportunity. So make sure not only you set up the job alert, but you also make sure to put regular update in your resume and put it in the job portal. Third, the online assessment portal. As I have been telling you, there are many online assessment portals such as Hacker Earth, you have Kaggle, right? Then there are Metal and Hacker Noon and so on. There are many portals which do online assessment portal for the recruiters. These portals also have something called as a leaderboard. That means people who participates in daily coding challenge in their platform, and if you have been really regular in their portals, what happens is your ranking in that leaderboard increases. What does that mean, and what does it is of any value for you, is that recruiters do see who are the top coders or top professionals there, and it creates a you can say a intensity around your profile, so that you are more preferred to get hired from those recruiters because you are in the top of the leaderboard. That is one tip that we would like to share. Tip number 4 is learning online. Let me ask you this question, and you please be really genuine and truthful on this. How many hours do you spend in self-study or learning a new technology? So maybe TensorFlow 2 or Keras API or PyTorch. You must have heard about deep Q learning and so on. There are so many things that are coming out every now and then. How many hours do you spend every week to study? Which portals do you use? Please share those information in our comment section, so that we would also come to know. But the important part is, have you been spending at least 5 to 6 hours every week for increasing your skills and knowing what is the state of the art methods going around? Be familiar with those. We'll also put some of the interesting and very relevant courses in the description section of this video, so that you can check it out and get started as soon as you complete this video. But make sure to study every day to keep yourself updated. And once you complete those courses, say in Coursera or Udemy or DataCamp, we'll also put some of the links in the description section. Once you complete those courses, share those certificates in LinkedIn, because people love to see people who complete this kind of course, because it also creates motivation for others, and it's also kind of an advertisement of yourself that you are continuously learning something. All right, tip 5, participate in discussion. What does that mean? There are many discussions going around, right? In some of the online assessment portals, as I just mentioned, in Kaggle, in KD Nuggets, there are many other websites where there is a problem statement which has been discussed. People are commenting on those. Do participate on those and share your thoughts. Try to post as relevant as possible. See what others think. Maybe you can actually, it will spark some new interest, and you will be able to get into a different path and get a better data science role than you were just expecting, right? So that is one important area. And see, in short, all the attempt that we are trying to share is, it is your advertisement, it is your, how you are trying to sell yourself, your skills is more important. How many people sees you is more important, and that's where you need to show up everywhere, right? All right, write articles or blog. Again, the main intention is to show people that you are skillful, right? This is not our personal preference, but we do see that people regularly post using medium.com and towards datascience.com. Go log in there, create an article, share it with people, let people think what you know. There might be mistakes, you learn from that, but it's again another way of self-advertising, and people will get to know you, and that will increase your odds, to get hired from top companies. Tip number 7, creating product demo. These days I've been seeing many people, they use some sort of, say, image recognition project, or some sort of, say, video processing. What people try to do is they create a small demo of a product they have been working on. It can be buggy, it can be broken, but still people are sharing with it, because to show that they are capable of learning new things and trying it out. And once those videos and products are shown on LinkedIn or other portals, what happens, it creates an impression in the recruiter's mind, and next time they're going to directly reach out to those folks and look and find it out whether they're interested in a job or not, and that again will create your chances of getting a job. So try to create small products or some demo and show it to the world. Tip number 8, reaching out to the HRs directly. That's why we say directly. Of course, you go to the online portals, you upload your resume, you submit it there, but just imagine there are thousands of people who are going to do the same thing, and recruiters are not going to look at each of their resume. But surprisingly, all of these people are not going to reach out to the HRs directly. Only a fraction, 100 to 200 people are going to reach out to the HRs directly, and that increases your chances to get hired for that company. So do talk to the HRs directly. Find them in the LinkedIn, try to find them in Facebook. Just find wherever you can to get the contact details of those HRs. Sometimes their details are available in their company website itself. Try to write to the HR team and so on, and see whether you can land your resume directly on their hands or not. Number 9, updated resume. I have repeated this several times earlier. Make sure you update and upload your resume every week on the job portals as well as on LinkedIn as well, because many people do check when did you last update your resume, and if your resume is quite recent, chances are your name will be sorted on the top, and you'll have more chances of getting hired. And tip number 10, check company's website and read case studies. I have mentioned one of the portal here, which is Harvard Business Review. This case studies actually makes you more business savvy. Keep in mind, people hire data scientists who are business savvy and not just tech folks. So you have to be more business savvy than a tech folks. Of course, technical knowledge is important for implementing things, but without the business knowledge or knack, you are not going to solve a problem which will be beneficial to the company. So make sure you are more business savvy, not just a technical person. Okay, so I hope these 10 tips will help you find a better job and quickly in a more in a proper technical approach rather than simply randomly searching for job here and there. I really encourage you to follow these 10 tips, and I'm pretty sure it is going to help you a lot. So if you really like our channel, please do subscribe and share it with your friends. We promise to bring you more relevant and useful information. Until then, you take care and have a great day.